A really good experience I had when travelling on the trains was when I recently travelled from Polegate to Liverpool. I booked assistance at very short notice, less than 24 hours, and when I got to the station they were waiting for me, they were expecting me. My case was carried over onto the other platform. I was found a seat. The man said that he would come back for me when the train arrived. He did, which is just great, because you're sitting there wondering, is he going to come back for me? How will I get my case on the train? He came back for me. He said that I would be met at Victoria. I got to Victoria. The buggy was waiting for me. Oh, it's just so wonderful not to have to walk all the way down the platform, because I get tired very easily, and I was very worried because I was travelling a long way on my own.
My rail travel is quite extensive. I went to Scotland in January, I went to Southampton in July, and I went to London for the day, and all by train, and people seem quite amazed that I managed to do these things on my own, but only with the help of Southern Rail, really, and whichever railway I'm using, because everybody is so helpful. As long as I pre-plan, I can almost go anywhere.
I do travel quite a lot on Southern, but I do also travel countrywide. I prefer travelling on train over long distances compared with a road coach. And I visit places throughout the year like Windermere in the Lake District, Shrewsbury, Newton Abbot and Teignmouth in the West Country, and I go for the odd day out to places like Eastbourne and Littlehampton in the summer, just to spend the odd Sunday and get some sun if we're lucky.
It makes it a lot easier because you've got a peace of mind, and you know that person's going to meet you off the train. You have got to start thinking, oh goodness me, is there going to be anyone there? And that's always been a problem at Hawley, I know, quite late at night. When I've come back from a show and I thought, there's not going to be anybody there, and then they've been there, which has been fabulous, because it really puts your mind at ease and makes you feel more confident about it makes you feel more confident about travelling, even though it's a bit later than normal.
Travelling by train is really important to me in my life. It allows me still to be independent. It allows me to go to places that I can't otherwise go to. I find it very difficult to drive, so the train allows me to go places, allows me to travel. I travel all over the country by train, and it's just wonderful. It just gives me freedom.
Travelling by train is really important to me. I need to get to meetings, and I need to meet people, so I need to travel throughout the country really, and it's very important that I have efficient service so that I arrive at meetings in time, and which I do have.
I am now quite limited in what I do, so that's where travelling on the train is great for me. At Worley I'm spoiled as all the staff know me and are great when it comes to helping me.
When I travel by train, I feel I've got the freedom to get out and go places and do things at meeting. They also get away from Burgess Hill and do other things.
I had a good experience when travelling with Southern, going from Hawley to Redhill. The assistance is excellent, and the staff always greet me off the train It's never a problem.
I said before, rail travel is my legs. I couldn't get anywhere without it because taxis are so expensive and so few and far between in Eastbourne. So therefore, I rely on the train.
I would pick the train over my own car every time when there is an accessible station nearby to where I am going.
Well, rail travel is my preferred. I prefer it really because it gives me a great deal of independence. I don't mind travelling by road, but I just prefer travelling by rail.
I like travelling by train because I like going out to meet people, and also I've done quite a lot of campaigning work around the country for various different things over the years, and as I can't drive, I have to use a train.
I would say that rail travel is one of the easiest methods for people with disabilities. I would say that whether you have a sight disability, a hearing disability, a mobility disability, whatever, I would say that rail travel is the far easiest way of travelling.
Herbie and I are sitting on West Worthing Station, which we use quite often. The service here is brilliant. They look after me like a star. I only have to ring up the day before and book, and I have it all laid on for me and Herbie too. It's a brilliant service. I can't praise it enough.
And I've highlighted quite a few problems there are with access over the years, and thankfully some of them have been improved over the years, like the new lifts to East Croydon Station and Clapham Junction, and all just trying to get the system more accessible for people.
When your accessibility manager asked me to be involved in this film, I wanted to take part because I know there is a genuine desire for Southern to get it right. They're passengers like me, and I admire that.
So please, don't feel that rail travel is difficult, because the staff and Southern and whichever rail company you travel with are there to help you, and I take advantage of that, and I'm very pleased.